Good morning and happy, what is today? Today's Thursday. Happy Thursday, y'all. How is everybody's morning going? Hopefully everybody's morning is going good. Hopefully, hopefully. Good morning. Good morning, Ladina. How are you? Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday. Everybody got the coffee out there yet? Get your coffee, y'all. Get your coffee. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning. Going out. We were working on these designs last time. Good morning. I am good. I am good. It's Thursday morning. I took the day off to go get my hair done. I'm going to get my hair done today. So I'm going to have some fun with that one. So today, what are we doing today? We are making those ornaments. We're making those double-sided ornaments. We're going to have some fun with that. Good morning, coolest dad. How are you? Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday to you. Good morning, Miss Lisa. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, y'all. Y'all, get your coffee out. Who we got over on YT? Y'all, we're gonna have a fun day today. I gotta find these transfers. I took them. So this morning I got up at 1:30, of course, my normal time. But I got up and I'm like, I am finishing that 50th anniversary quilt. I had the opportunity to make a 50th anniversary quilt for a lady. And good morning, faithful follower. How are you? So I had that opportunity to make that 50th anniversary quilt, and y'all, oh my gosh, hold on, we have my daughter's geography bead today. Awesome! How fun is that? Good morning, Irie. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Gizmo. Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, y'all. So, but anyways, I had the opportunity to make this 50th anniversary quilt. So, and y'all, I had my heartaches with that thing. Good morning, Mandy. So I ended up having to seam rip that thing out. I had this morning, I'm like, okay, I'm going to get that binding done. We're going to get this shipped off this morning. Y'all, I ended up having to seam rip some of that binding out and then go back in and rebind it. But y'all, it is done. Is it perfect? No. But like I said, I had posted it. Oh my gosh, ice cream. Yum. Thank you. That is so sweet of you. Thank you very much. I appreciate the sundae. I like Sundays. Who likes Sundays? Sundays are yummy, y'all. But anyways, none of my stuff is perfect, but that is what makes it homemade, y'all. Um, if you see the things that are made on, those whatever, they're, yeah, maybe they're perfect, but is there a lot of love put in those? No. So I put a lot of love in mine, y'all. So I love to make my quilts, and I hope y'all like them too. I hope y'all like them too. So today, what are we doing today? It is Thursday, y'all. Um, it is Thursday, and we are doing double-sided ornaments. So the double-sided ornaments we're doing is these fun ornaments. Um, I got these from E. I got the images from E, and then I had them printed from this company. And if you want to know what the company is, let me know, because they're phenomenal. The customer service from them is awesome, y'all. So they actually called and reached out to me, and I have to say, y'all, great company, really great company. So I appreciate them. So I've been pushing them out because y'all, the customer service and the turnaround, coolest dad, you've ordered from them. The turnaround is like boom. You order one day, they ship that next day, and you get it. So it is kind of cool. It is very cool. So great product, and the transfers are phenomenal. I've had some other transfers that they just didn't stay. They didn't stay. They would like ripple, and yeah. So not very good. So like the quality of these. So let's go ahead and see if I can find. I think we'll go ahead. I think we're going to do some of the zipper ones. So, y'all, I think I showed y'all yesterday. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah. So I did one of these yesterday. I have an order coming in. Oh, exciting. That is very cool. Good morning, Miss Kelly. Good morning. How are you? So I did this one. How cool is that? That is a mug rug. We won't do a mug rug today. So, but I think we're going to do some ornaments with it. So, right? Is he not cute? But y'all, check this out. So I got a few of these. Here. Let me see if I can turn that. Ah, y'all, that was close. I almost dropped the phone. That was close. Woo! Going to make an order. Awesome, awesome. Very cool. So have these, y'all, check these out. Are these not the coolest? These all came from E. These all came from E. So good morning, Maddie. Good morning. So if you don't know what E is, let me know and I can send you the information on it. So, but we'll be making, thanks for the follow, Cher. Thanks for the follow. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some ornaments out of these today too. And I think we're going to back it. I'm going to see what fabric I have. I think I've got some red flannel that we could back some of these with. So we're going to have some fun with these. But y'all, they're just the cutest things. They're the cutest things. Anyways, so we have those. Let me see if I can find, because I had, y'all, I am slacking this morning. So the let's see. Oh, that would be too fun. We could make an ornament out of him. He's kind of cute. Why not? Why not, right? We could make an ornament out of anything. An ornament out of anything. Who's sending me a message? Somebody send me a message. What is my eyes are looking? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We're gonna find these guys. I have a whole door of these things here, y'all. Whole door of these things. Got a couple of these. We'll see how many we can get made. Here. Oh, these are cute too. And those ones are cute. I'm gonna pull these out. Sorry, I should have had these out before. I apologize. I should have already been ready for y'all. I was just running behind this morning, y'all. Running behind. I do have some Grinch. Y'all want to do a Grinch today too? I got some Grinch. All right. There we go. Okay. So let's see. The double-sided ones are kind of fun. The double-sided is really hilarious, guys. I'm sitting here laughing at them. You guys are like, what are you laughing at? Y'all. So the double-sided ones. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Miss Donna. Good morning, Miss Donna. Miss Donna, does the audio sound better? I got me a mic. I just want to know if it sounds better. If it doesn't sound better, I'll just take it off. But I'm hoping maybe that it sounds a little better. So good morning, Miss Amy. Good morning. Good morning. Right? Are these not cute? So I have that one. I have, let's see. Where are we at here? Put you back there. Ah. You are back there. Good morning. Good morning, Mary. Are you wanting the actual images? Are you wanting what do you call it? Ornaments? If you want to know where I got the images, let me know. I can let you know where I got the images. Check this guy out. And I got to unmirror y'all. Hold on. Unmirror. There we go. Check this one out, guys. Is that cute? Send me a message, Miss Mary. Miss Mary, if you actually click in my bio, you'll be able to see. I get them off of Etsy. Or see, I'm gonna get myself in trouble this morning. Right? So I got that one. So we're gonna go there. Hold on. And then I have this little guy. Right? So we're gonna see how many of these have. Let's see how many we can get here. Look at this, guys. Anybody like dinosaurs? Is that dinosaur not the cutest? How cute is that, right? How cute is that? We got that little guy. Penguins. Anybody like penguins? Penguins are cute. We could do penguins. Let's see. I like this one. So we're making double-sided ornaments here. We're making double-sided ornaments. These ornaments. We're going to do double-sided ornaments. Double-sided ornaments this morning. So, Miss Mary, I get the images and then I send them Send me a message. If you can send me a message, Miss Mary, I can help you out. I found a local printing company. So, yay! Awesome, Kelly. That is so awesome. Very cool. Very cool. So yes, so we are making double-sided ornaments, y'all. Christmas is coming. We got to have some fun with these. I showed these to my grandkids yesterday, and they were like in love with these things. They're like, oh no, I want that one. No, I want that one. They're like, so they were having so much fun. They were having a lot of fun with it. So draft, we're going to do the draft. I made a gang sheet. Awesome, Kelly. Yay. I'm excited for you. Y'all, these things, I don't know. I warn you, once you order them, there's no going back, y'all. There's no going back after you start ordering. So I would like to make an ornament also and embroider on a, yay, Miss Mary, I love that machine. I love that machine. That is an awesome machine. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started. So what we're going to do is we're going to do some double-sided ornaments. So I'm going to grab that design because I actually created it on my other machine, and I think I have it saved on my other machine. So we're going to grab that design. Hold on. Where's my thumb drive? Where's my thumb? There's my thumb drive. Because I'm thinking, well, I guess we could do it on that machine. We could do it on that machine. So like to make an ornament also of border. Okay, cool. Good morning, Karen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So drink of coffee. We're gonna have a drink of coffee this morning. I'm just excited. I got the anniversary quilt done. I'm excited I got the anniversary quilt done. There's my thumb drive. Hey. Okay, so what we're gonna do, what do we do? Trying to think which machine. Please show. Show what, Mr. Coolestad? Oh, the quilt. I got it boxed up, Coolestad. I posted a video. I posted a video. If you look on my profile there, I posted a video for you guys. Sorry, I needed to get it boxed up because after this, I got to leave fairly soon, right after the live, to be able to get through the canyon because they closed the canyon down because of construction. So I had to get it all boxed up. So, oh, you're very welcome. You are very welcome. I appreciate you liking them. So thank you. Is that not fun? Is that not the funnest thing? How cool is that, right? How cool is that? I got this one when I went to Florida. So, okay. I'm going to grab the design. Hold on. I'm going to grab the design off here. And hold on a minute. Stay with me for a minute. I'm going to grab the design and I'm going to save it on here. And we are going to set memory USB saved. Okay. I'm going to bring this one over here. We're going to turn this other machine on. Turn the other machine on. Y'all, we got a mess here. How did I get a mess going? How did I get a mess going here? I really must be in a green mood today because look, my thumb drive is green right now too. So go figure. Go figure, y'all. Okay, so I'm going to plug that in and I'm going to turn that machine on. Okay, so we're going to get some fabric ready. We need to get some fabric going here. First thing first, let's get, we have our stack. Do we want to make one of these too? We can make one of these double-sided. We could actually do one of these or one on each side. One on each side. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. We could do that. But one of those on each side. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to do a penguin and a Santa. Or we want to do two Santas. We could do two Santas, a Santa on each side. But I was thinking maybe something else on each side. What do you think, guys? Or snowman. We could do the snowman on the other side. I like the snowman. I think we'll do the snowman. Snowman, you know what? We already did a, you know what? I'm sitting here. These are just too daggum cute. They're just too daggum cute, guys. How did I end up with all snowmen and all Santa? There was, oh, there he is. I was going to say there was a reindeer somewhere. I knew there was a reindeer somewhere. So I'm going to keep him out too. I'm going to keep that one out. Put these up. Put those up. Keep those. We're going to see how many we can get done, y'all. We're going to see how many we can get done. Put those up. We're going to start with this. We are going to start with those. Let's see what we can do. Okay. So first thing we got to do is we have a flash go, y'all. Let's start that flash go, and then we'll keep going. Start the flash go. Hot maze. We need hot maze, y'all. We need 11 of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some fabric. I have a drawer of 10-inch fabric, so thinking we're just going to grab. We're just going to use these. Where okay, come here. This came out of there. Stay in there. Okay, so let's load. Dang, I just sent mine before. Oh, it's okay, Kelly. It's okay. No biggie. And thank you for the heart maze, y'all. Thank you for that. You just never know what they're going to do for a flash go. One day they do this for a flash go. The next day they do this for a flash go. So, just no telling on there. No telling on there. So, no, don't load that design. We're going to come here, go there. And it is not showing up. Why are you not showing up? All right, we're going to have to make it on the other machine. We're going to have to make it on the other machine. Nice thing about that, though, we're going to make a few at one time, y'all. We're going to make a few at one time. We are going to load. So we're going to load stabilizer in here. Minimize that. Okay, so we're going to load some stabilizer in here, and oh, you can change it. I didn't know how you could change it. I didn't know if that was a possibility that you could change it. I didn't know. Okay, so what we're going to do is the stabilizer we need on these double-sided is tearaway, y'all. So we need to load some tearaway stabilizer in this hoop. So the tearaway stabilizer I have is, it is tearaway. So we are going to load, I think we're going to double it. Let's see here. Might be able to tape it on there. Do some taping. Do some taping. Stay there. We're going to use that medical tape because it's like right there at the right width. And then I'm just going to take some pipe. So it stays right there. There we go. And then I'll tape it on this other side. And then we'll put that magnet on there. And we're floating these, y'all. We are floating these designs. Put that there. Then I'll take this one. Y'all, that magnet is like really tough. Okay, so I'm saying we could probably do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 6 of them at one time. We're going to do 6 at one time. Do you get your rolls from? No, I get them from A, Miss Kelly. I get them from A. I do not get them from E. So A has probably your best discount on them. So probably your best discount. So like I said, tearaway stabilizer, y'all. Tearaway stabilizer. I'm over here and I'm gonna pop in a new bobbin right quick. Pop in a new bobbin. And I won't load the design until we get over here. I won't load the design so y'all can see the process of loading that design. I got clips over here, so I got to pull these clips off here. I was doing that binding this morning, and I think my clip holder is in the other room there. I'm going to put that there. So now what we need to do is we need that base fabric for these. So I don't think, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, what we're doing. So we need, what do we need? Y'all, I need to drink coffee. How do we drink a coffee? Oh no, I don't know why it does that, Miss Kelly. That is crazy. Good morning, Miss Cynthia. Good morning. Miss Cynthia, I finally finished that quilt this morning. Okay, so let's do this. Thinking what we're gonna do, right? I'm excited. Good morning, good morning. Oh, so let me show you. We're gonna go over there just in a minute. Let me get a piece of batting to go on top of the hoop. I'm gonna get a piece of batting, and I'm gonna use one piece of batting. Like I said, we're gonna do 6 designs in there. We're gonna do all of them at one time. So I'm gonna load one piece of batting. So let's go that way. We'll get one piece of batting loaded, because what we'll do is we'll get the piece of batting loaded. We'll stitch our designs. Y'all ready to turn? We're turning. Turning. Just keep it turning. What is that? Rawhide. Oh, just joking. Sorry. I'm being funny this morning. Load this. So somebody had asked me to take the measurements of that quilt yesterday, so y'all get to see my door today because I didn't have time to put the door on. Time to get ready. Already, Miss Lisa? Already? Thank you, Amy. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining. Thanks for joining. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to push y'all down a little bit. I want y'all to see. Trying to see if I could get y'all to see. It's kind of hard. My holder broke on my phone, and it's making it where I can't move you guys very much. So let me move over just a little bit more that way. There we go. Okay, so I want y'all to see. So let me go back to the process here. So what we want to do is we want to go into the embroidery machine. We're going to open the little pocket there. And this is where the designs are. So here is the design I created for these double-sided. So we're going to say set. And I think, yeah, I think we're good. I think we're, because I think those are, yeah, it'll be fine. It to be fine. Okay, so we're going to say, oh, we don't want to embroider yet, return. So we've added this design, and we're going to take, and we're going to move it up here. What I'm, oops, dadgummit. Undo. We want to select, edit, all of it. Okay, so I think that, yeah, okay. See what happens? Okay, so we're gonna move that one up there, and so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add, we're gonna see how many more we can add, because I think we can add, thinking we can add 6 of them into here. I'm thinking we can do 6 of them. That's my goal. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna add another one. Set. And then we're going to edit, selection. Where'd my selection go? No, don't do that. See what happens? How do I do that? That's aggravating. Aggravating. You're just going to be a pain in my patoot here. Because I want to be able to, they're not grouped. And being they're not grouped, I know there's a way to duplicate, but I'm trying to remember which one duplicates. Who knows? So, see if I can then add. Now we added 2. Killing me thing. They make it a pain trying to. I have software that'll do it too, but stay there. There. Okay. We're gonna do 4. I think we can do 4. Okay. We're gonna try and do 4. So yes, I have. Yes, Cynthia, that's the software I have that can do it. That is the one that I have that can do it. So it works okay. I want to add 2 more. I want to add 2 more. Like that, can it? Because if I do, it's just gonna. We're gonna just do those. We're gonna do those. So what we're gonna do is now that we have 4 of these on here, so we're gonna do 4. We're gonna do 4 of these. So we're gonna come this way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run that first stitch, or we're gonna actually put the batting in here, and I'm gonna change that foot. I almost forgot to change foot. Yeah, I almost forgot to change that foot. Almost. I'm going to change colors too. What color do we want? What color do we want? Let's do, I'm trying to think here. We can have some fun. You know what? The heck with it. We're going to use the red and white. Yeah, I know. There I go using variegated thread again, right? There I go using the variegated thread. But it's Christmas. It's like candy cane. It's like the candy cane. I like red and white. I like a red and white. Okay, so we're going to thread that. I'm going to thread that. I know. I'm talking to myself. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. So we're going to go ahead and stitch out. So we're going to stitch out the first one, and then I'm going to scoot all the way down. We're going to stitch out all those. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to get the top and the bottom made on these. So we'll get that one stitched, and then I'm going to go down to the next one. Now we're going to stitch that one. That way we can get all of them placed. That way we can get all of them placed on here. So like I said, we're going to do 4. We were going to do 6, but you know, hey, we're going to do 4 of them at the same time. So what we're going to have to do is get these on here. We're going to go ahead and trim off that batting. And then, good morning, Miranda. How are you? So we're going to trim off of that batting. And then once we get the batting trimmed off, we're going to put the other ones on top and on the back. So down here, add this one. You know what? I think 4 was the right number. I don't think 6 would have fit. After I'm looking at this, I don't think 6 would have fit on here. So possibly, but that's okay. 4 is enough to start. 4 is enough to start. So And it looks like it's gonna take about almost an hour, so 45 minutes to stitch it out. So we're gonna go down to the next one. So by the time we end up trimming all the fabric and everything, I think that amount is about right, y'all. That amount is about right. Y'all, how's y'all's week been? How has y'all's week been? Hopefully your week has been good. Thank you for joining. Thanks for hanging out. Good morning, ribbons and bows. How are you this morning? Good morning. Good morning. Could you use felt with transfer film print on the white felt? I don't know. I can see if I have a piece of felt and see if we can add it to it. You're thinking using felt and on with the transfer on it instead of using batting. Is that what you're thinking, Mary? This week seems like it's been a long. I agree, Cynthia. I agree. Okay, so we're gonna unhoop this, y'all. We're gonna go back over to the table, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna take and we're gonna trim these out. So we're gonna trim all the way around these, and then we're gonna put the other fabric on here, and then that way we can actually trim around those too. So yeah, I don't know. We could try felt. I don't know if I have any felt. I'll have to look, Mary. I'll have to look and see if I have any felt. If I have time, I'll make one. If not, I'll do one this weekend for you, and we'll see if it worked or not. We'll see if it worked or not. So I'm gonna turn y'all back this way. We're gonna come over here, and we're going to trim around this. So the scissors I use are the curved ones here. They are the curved. So we're gonna, first thing I'm gonna do though is I'm going to go ahead and you don't want to cut the stabilizer. You don't want to cut that stabilizer because if you cut the stabilizer, then it has nothing to stitch to. Then it has nothing to stitch to. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take that off here. I always turn it sideways. I turn it sideways. And then I hold up the whatever I'm trimming and kind of pull it as I'm trimming around there. And then you just keep it turning, just keep it turning. Because if you hold it up, it makes it a little easier to trim around. Make it a little bit easier to trim around. We're gonna if you leave that not cut, it makes it kind of hard to pull up the batting and trim it. So I'm getting them today, Miss Cynthia. I am getting them today. Thank you for the reminder, though. Thank you for the reminder. So. Get all these trimmed. Then we got to press those transfers on. So we have 8 transfers we need to press on because we're going to put a transfer on both sides of these. Two more. This is what takes the longest, is trimming around. So this is more or less like not reverse applique, but more or less you're appliquing the piece of fabric onto the top of there. So yes, it is my favorite iron. It is my favorite iron. Actually, thank you, because I need to turn it on. Turn you on. Turn you on. So we're going to put this down here for a minute. Now we're going to take, so we need 4 of them. So I'm thinking we're going to do one of these. Good morning, Sean. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Happy Thursday, y'all. Happy Thursday. So we're going to do one of those. And I'm thinking, let's see. How about we do that koala bear? Shall we do the koala bear? I'm thinking, so that's 2. And then I'm thinking, I don't know why. Do y'all like the giraffe? Do y'all like the giraffe? I'm thinking the giraffe too. Giraffe. Good morning, Elaine. Good morning. Okay, so we're going to do the giraffe, and I need one more. I need one more, y'all. Do we want a Grinch one? Anybody want a Grinch? We can do a Grinch. Are those just DTF transfers, Miss Nancy? DTF transfers, Miss Nancy. So, yes. Awesome, awesome. Move that up. Thinking. I'm going to go that way. Maybe that'll stay. Maybe that'll work it better. Greeny meanie. Okay, we'll do a greeny meanie. We will do a greeny meanie. Let's see, because I have a few. Let's see. So we're going to put him. We're going to make him double-sided. Make him double-sided. So we're going to do that one too. Okay. So we have, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We got all 4 of you guys. All 4 of you guys. Now we need to put them on fabric. What we're going to do is we're going to take, I think that works. Let's see if that'll work, because I'm thinking that, no, it's so daggone close. So daggone close. So it's just going to take a piece of fabric for, oh well, it's all right. So we have this, so now we're going to just start pressing on transfers. We're going to start pressing on transfers. And that iron is hot, y'all. Iron is hot. So just remember when you press on these transfers that you want to press them on, then you want to take another piece of fabric and set it in. Set that transfer in so it stays in. With that one, we want to take this one. I don't want to use it. We're going to use another green. Another green. To the other side. Oh, I was like, where did he go? Where did he go? Yeah, I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind. I'll just have some scrap fabric we'll make something with. You know me, I'm always using my scraps. Always using my scraps up. So put you up there, set that one in. So what we're going to do is we'll get these set in. It's not cute. It is cute once you get them on there. Cute once you get them on there. So we have those 2. Now let's go ahead and we're going to do red. We'll do red with the Grinch. Red with the Grinch. Grinch, Grinch, Grinch. Get these guys going. Wow, that's warm. That is warm. Warm, warm. Okay, so y'all, isn't that cute? How cute is that? We're gonna put that one there, then we'll do the next one. Nice thing is when you have those bigger hoops, you can do multiples at the same time. So makes it kind of cool, y'all. Kind of cool. You know, I keep saying I'm not a Grinch fan, but I'm a fan of these little transfers because these transfers are kind of cute. Kind of cute, y'all. There. We got that one on there. Send me a message. Send me a message. I can help you out. Okay, so now we're doing Mr. Giraffe. Mr. Giraffe. I wish they would. Oh, you know what? Check that out. These are not as big as those other ones, I don't think. Yay. Both of them put on here. Yay. Another piece of fabric. Another piece of fabric. Polka dots. Polka dots, polka dots. Makes me think of that one song. I'm trying to remember that yellow polka dotted dress. What is it? Yellow polka dot. What is that song? What is that song? I can't remember what that song is. Y'all, check this out. How cute is this? How cute is this? Y'all, I'm loving the giraffe. I don't know why. I just like the giraffe, y'all. Okay, so I got 2 more to do, and then we will put them. I don't think. Nope, they're both gonna fit on here too. Y'all, I think that Grinch one was just huge. The Grinch one was just big. Big, big, big. Okay, so we're gonna put these on here. Cute, cute, cute. Cute, cute, cute. And now here comes the tape. This is where the tape comes into play because you're going to have to, okay, we're going to turn that off. Turn that off. Okay, y'all. These guys are cute. I'm loving the zipper. The zipper is just hilarious. Good morning, Katie. Yellow polka dot bikini. Thank you. Thank you. I knew it was something like that. I knew it was something like that. I was like, I'm going to think of it in a minute. I'm going to think of it in a minute. Okay. I'm going to take that. Now what we got to do is we got to take our scissors. What we got to do is we got to position these. This one's going to go here. So you kind of center it on your circle here. You're going to kind of center it on the circle, and then you're going to use that tape. Because what we're going to do is we'll run another stitch, right? The zipper is cute, right? Because we'll get this centered on here, and then we'll put a piece of tape. We're going to tape these down. And then once we get them both sides on here, we'll go back over to the sewing machine and we'll run a stitch around it, and then we're going to trim around it again. We'll trim around it again. We may go ahead and run the quilting stitch in it before we trim around it, but either way. So first one is that one. So now we're going to take this one here, trim around it, and center it on the back side. Center him on the back side here. Him there, and then add some tape on him. Yes, that's exactly what this is, Miss Cynthia. Thank you, thank you. It's fairly cheap and it works really well, y'all. Fairly cheap and works really well. So and the sewing machine will just sew right through it too. Sewing machine will sew right through it. So now we'll grab this one. We'll go ahead and do this one. We'll go ahead and do the back side on this one and then flip it over and do the other side. Center this one here. That's the back side, you knucklehead. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because it's double-sided, but just my head going, nope, that's the back side. It needs to go on the other side. Needs to go on the other side, y'all. Okay, you go over there. So we're going to take the back side and center him on here. Get him centered. And then tape him down. Tape him down. Thanks for the follows, y'all. Thanks for the follows and thanks for hanging out. We are doing, y'all, we're doing double-sided ornaments here, y'all. Those are just, they're just darling. They are just darling. I can't help it. They're just the cutest things. Just the cutest things. The things that you can do with little transfers, y'all. And you don't even have to have transfers. You can just use fabric. Whatever you want to do. How do you join channel? Do you see Mary, there should be subscribe. There should be a button that says subscribe. Should be a button that says subscribe on there. Okay, so there's that one. So now I'm going to flip you over and we're going to do the other side here, the front side. So we're going to take Mr. Giraffe. I'm going to center him on there. And then I have to get my other thing of tape on there. So thank you, right? Are they not cute? Thank y'all for joining this morning. Thank y'all for joining. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm excited. I'm excited. Like I said, I've been having fun with these. I have been having fun with these. And y'all want to know where we get them? Let me know. Send me a message. I can hook you up. He said, the customer service with this company is phenomenal. They are great. The turnaround is awesome and the quality is awesome. So, and they're not that much. They're really good priced, aren't they, Calistad? I keep saying him because he went and got himself some. He went and got some, so which I was excited. I was excited. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do the Grinch. We're going to go ahead and do this Grinch. These are the ones that were bigger, I think. We're going to see. I'm hoping. Because my circle is 4.5 inches. My circle is 4.5 inches, and these are actually 5 inches. So that works out okay. Works out okay. Mr. Grinch, Mr. Grinch. I'm gonna tape these down. It's like you're doing surgery here. Doing surgery with tape. Like I said, if you get it where it's gonna stitch, it's okay because like you said, your machine will stitch right through it. Your machine will stitch right through it. So no biggie. Then you just have to take it all back off. Then you gotta just take it all back off. Okay, there's that one. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one of these. So we're gonna put the koala bear here. Koala bear. Raining. Y'all hear my rain? Center, Mr. Koala Bear. Center, Mr. Koala Bear. That is so cute. I have to agree with y'all. The koala bear is kind of cute. Thanks for this follow, y'all. Thanks for the follow. All right, so put him here. Anybody that's new right now, we are making double-sided ornaments. We are making double-sided. Do you leave? No. So, Miss Kelly, what we're going to do, so you notice on the side, it's actually got a satin stitch on it. It'll have that satin stitch on it. So, will not be a raw edge. Because what we'll do is we'll tape it down. We'll take it back over to the sewing machine. We'll run that running stitch around it again. And once we run that running stitch around it, we'll come back over here and we'll trim off these edges. It's a little bit of trimming on these, but I think it's worth it. I think it's kind of worth it. So, okay. So now we have, y'all, this is going to be cute. This is going to be cute. So now we'll flip this back over. So that one is the koala bear. Make sure I put the right one on the right side there, y'all. trim koala bear. Trim there. All right, Miss Cynthia. Quite a bit of tape, but you want it staying down. You don't want it coming up. So I put 4 pieces on it usually. A piece on, you know, kind of, what is it? 10 and 2, and then it'd be 5 and 7 on a clock. Okay, so now last one, last Grinch. Grinch, Grinch, Grinch. We'll get this one trimmed, put this one on here, and then we'll go back over the embroidery machine. Like I said, we'll run that stitch again. I'm thinking what we're going to do is run the stitch, run the quilting, and then bring it back over and trim it off. And then before we run that satin stitch. Okay. Last one. Okay, last one there. Get him on there. Holly Jolly Grinchmas. It says Holly Jolly Grinchmas. Holly Jolly Grinchmas. Yeah, I never get excited about Christmas, but for some reason or another, I'm kind of liking these. And I don't know if it's just because of the designs I found, because they're just cute, cute, cute. And tomorrow, we're doing a rope Christmas tree, y'all. We are doing a rope Christmas tree. So, and Cynthia told me what I needed to get for them. So, I'm going to see if I can find that today. Okay. So now we have the back. We have the back of all of them. So we're going to go back over to the sewing machine. Did you make embroidery design? I did. This one I made myself. And I'm willing to share. I know I said that last time and I forgot to upload it. So, but this weekend, what I'll do is, or maybe when I get home tonight, see what time I get home tonight. I will, I'll actually put it on my thing. So y'all have to go and find my link tree. If you find my link tree, it's where I put all my patterns and stuff. And if I get patterns from somebody else, that's where I put them. So, okay. So we have it loaded in there. And like I said, you have it taped down on the front, taped down on the back. So, you know, so what we're going to do is I am going to, let's see, I'm going to run. Where are we at? So we're on 2. So what that's going to do, we're going to go ahead and run that second stitch. So what it'll do is it's going to run a second stitch on there again. Thanks for the follow. So we'll run that second stitch around it. And then I think what we're going to do is once we run that second stitch around all of them, I want to go ahead and get all of them run on there. And it's going to go around twice. Or no, it's not going to go around twice. The other one's going to go doom, doom. Go down, doom. Now we're going to run that stitch. When I do the design, do you want to make it where it's just, and I'm going to lock the design. You could use scan and cut to cut out those circles and, oh, very true, Miss Mary. I didn't even think about that. So she's saying that you could actually plug up the scan and cut to the machine. The features that they have combined is crazy, right? I wished I had more space, Miss Mary, because that would be awesome. That would be totally awesome. Okay. So we have one more to go around, and then we're going to go ahead and do the quilting on there. Like I said, I'm going to do the quilting first. Once we get the quilting done, we'll go back over the table and we'll trim out on the top and the bottom. So, okay, so we'll get that one going. And y'all, we'll have 4 Christmas ornaments when we're done here. We'll have 4 Christmas ornaments. And what I'll do is I'm going to try and do a couple different things. And I'll do this as a free design, y'all. I'll do this as a free design, y'all. That way y'all can make these. That way y'all can make these too. Good morning, Tammy. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. And I'm going to make sure that these, I got to change the layout too because it's trying to do that satin stitch before it does the quilting stitch. So now we're going to do the quilting stitch on here. So we'll get the quilting done on these. And I'm just doing like a fun kind of, I don't know what the design's called. So it was just a quilting design I had here on the machine that 2 surgeries this weekend. Oh my gosh, Miss Tammy. Yeah, let's send some good vibes to Miss Tammy. Miss Tammy's had a couple surgeries this week, so let's send some good vibes to her. Quick healing, ma'am. You need to do some quick healing there, please. Yes, lots and lots. So where are we all from this morning? Where are we all at? While this is doing some quilting, where are we all at? And I'm going to grab my coffee. Y'all, get your coffee. We need to do some coffee this morning. Where are we all at this morning? Like I said, I'm in Arizona. I am here in Arizona. It's a rainy Arizona. Looks like the high today is only in the 50s this morning. Minnesota. Good morning, Minnesota, Virginia. I plan to. I got to get to making Christmas gifts. Yeah, Tucson, Arizona. How's your? I'm coming your way Saturday, coolest dad. I'm coming your way Saturday. Greenwood, Indiana. 23 in New Hampshire. Burr, Louisiana. Nova Scotia. Kate, I love that you join our lives from Nova Scotia. That is the coolest thing. Thanks for the heart me. Thanks for the heart me. In Ohio and freezing. Miss Mary over here on YT is freezing in Ohio, y'all. Where else we at on YT, y'all? Hello, good morning, Miss Prinny. How are you? Good morning, good morning. We are quilting these double-sided ornaments here, so fun times, y'all. Fun times. I'm ready for the weekend. I am ready for the weekend, y'all. We're gonna see. That'd be cute. This is cute. I'm excited. Excited here, y'all. These are cute. 28 in Maine, Burr, Alabama. Alabama. Good morning, Miss Nikki. We're going to start walking again Monday, Miss Nikki. It's 73 here. It's going to be sunny and a high of 88. Where are you at there? All right, Jean. I'm assuming you're like in maybe California, Florida. I don't know. I'm thinking of somewhere where warm. I don't know. Somewhere. We're going to go. You're in Bama. South Texas. Okay, you're in South Texas. I got you. New Jersey, negative 35. What the heck? Are you serious? Okay, y'all. Somebody says it's negative 35 in Jersey. That is cold. Y'all. All right. That's crazy. Crazy. You know, it just floors me how, you know, depending on where you're at. Sorry, just 35. Oh. Say negative 35. That is cold. Okay. She took back on that. It's 35 there. But 35 is still chilly too, y'all. 35 is still chilly. Sounds good. I got thrown a curveball yesterday. It works for me. I'm sure you saw. Which one, Miss Nikki? '22 in New Hampshire. Nice. 22 in New Hampshire. I don't know if I was caught. Oh, I did see that. Did they get that permission set for you? Just add one more job for you to do. So. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, hey, over on YT, how is the audio? As you see here, I got another mic because I was trying to listen to the mic or the recordings the other day, and it was like an echo in there. So I got a different mic. I wanted to see how the audio is. So can y'all let me know how the audio is over on YT? You're logging in now. All right, Nikki. Did you see we're doing maintenance at 6 o'clock, so your software is going to be from 6 to 6:30 this morning. Anybody who doesn't know, I'm a director of IT. I run an IT department, so Miss Nikki over here works with me over there. So good morning, happy Thursday. Good morning and happy Thursday, y'all. So we're getting all the quilting done. We got 2 more to go. It's like a big hoop, so I gotta churn a little bit. So getting those quilted. Once we get it all quilted, we'll get those quilted, and then we'll go back over to the table, and then we will actually go ahead and trim around them. So once we get trimmed around them, then we're going to do a satin stitch. Do that satin stitch all the way around them. So, and I may modify that satin stitch to be a little bigger when I do the design. So I know. So I'm going to do what file types do y'all need? So I use a PES. What file types do y'all need? That way I know. Send me a message if you're wanting the design. If you're wanting the design, let me know and tell me what format you need. That way I can get your guys' format on there too. Like I said, I'll share the design. You guys can have the design too, so you can make your own Christmas ornaments. So. And if Miss Shannon is on here yesterday, I finally realized what she had wanted because she was talking to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you want the design. So, and I know she's still recovering. So, awesome, wonderful. That is always good to hear. Always good to hear, y'all. So, how can I message? Miss Mary, how can you message from YT? Put it on here. Put it on here, and I will go back through the chat. I'll go back through the chat on what design, what file type you need. Oh, you use PES. Okay, that works great, Mary. Because that's exactly what this one is PES. So. Okay, Miss Nikki. Thanks for the follow, Jordan. Thanks for the follow. Let's get, do me a favor. It does have an echo on the YT. I wonder if it's DST. John, you got DST? Hold on, let me just write this down. I got a sticky. So we got PES, DST. I'm going to move y'all over just. Oh, wait, I got a pen over here. Pen over here. Here we go. All right, come back here. So we got one more here, and I'll fix the because right now the what can I screenshot that if you need? Okay, you can use a PS file, but I can only do a 5. So this is a 4.5 by 4.5. It's a small one. And I can do and I can, for y'all that only have a 4 by 4 hoop, I'll do a smaller one too, like a 3.5 by 3.5. That way any of y'all can do the design. So I'll do maybe what I could do is a 3.5 by 3.5. This one's 4.5 by 4.5, and maybe I'll do a 5.5. You know, I'll have some fun with it, but I'll make sure. You're welcome. I'll make sure that I get y'all some designs. So PS, and you said, John, what did you say? You said to do DST. Okay, DST. What other file formats y'all want? Like I said, this is no charge. This is free, y'all. This is my gift to y'all. I like for y'all to be able to sew with me. So I like for y'all to be able to sew with me, and y'all can't see what's going on there. What are you making today? Good morning, Baxter. Good morning. So we are doing, we're doing double-sided ornaments. Double-sided ornaments this morning. So right now it's doing the quilting. If you look in here, you see the quilting. It is doing the quilting in there. So after it gets done doing this quilting, we'll pull this back off at right. And if you have an embroidery machine, let me know what format, because I'm going to be posting the design for you guys to be able to use. So that way y'all can make these. That way y'all can make these too. So great. I have a Bernina also, but I don't remember the type. I got your XL, X, it's something. I got you. I got you. I'll make sure and get that. Yes, JEF. Okay, cool. All right. Like I said, I will get them. I'm trying to find an embroidery sewing machine. It's not easy at all. You know, it's hard, but check. Actually, y'all, you have a Topaz. You have a Husqvarna. Okay, I can hook you up. I got the Topaz 50, so I have the Topaz 50. So thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, y'all. Okay, so we have all the quilting done. Now we're going back over here. We're going to trim around the front and then trim around the back. So yes, right, Cynthia. So y'all, Wally World right now has a as a machine half off. Literally, I was telling Miss Nikki on here, there is one on there that is literally half off. So just saying. So you might want to check your Black Friday deals. Check your Black Friday deals, y'all. Good thing I don't need one, or I'd been going and getting it. So just saying. And you might look on Big A too, because sometimes they have deals on there too. So finally got my chat to work on my laptop. Awesome, Cynthia. Awesome. Very cool. All right. So now what we're gonna do, because we have all these stitched. So we have this stitch, and you can see the back side's all stitched too. But what we got to do now, because if you look at these, so as you look, there's a satin stitch that goes around these. So we got to trim around both sides of these. So once we get trimmed on both sides, we should be good. So I'm going to put this here. And if y'all think of another file format you need, let me know. So okay, so now all this tape, y'all. This is where the fun tape. Take all this tape off, because then we're gonna trim. And y'all, if you want to know what I'm using for tape, it's just medical tape. Paper medical tape. Can you buy the tape that comes with it? You can, but Cynthia, do you know if you can message on YT? I don't know if you can. I think it just goes. I don't think there's a way to do that. So, but anyways, tape for embroidering. They have tape that is made for embroidering that you can get, y'all. Let's get you some medical paper tape. The medical paper tape works great. You can sew right through it. And y'all, it's cheap. So, and you can get it at Wally World, your local drugstores, wherever you want to say. I probably shouldn't say that word because I'm going to get in trouble. I have to be careful. Like, oh, I can't say that. Oh, wait, I can't say that. Didn't mean anything by it. Didn't mean anything by it. Let's take all these off. So once we get all this tape off here, then we'll trim. Okay, we got all the tape off here. My glasses are falling down my face, y'all. Now I'm going to do is trim. And like I said, how I trim is I hold the piece of fabric up and trim around. Hold that piece of fabric up and trim around, and then just keep turning. Just keep it turning. Just keep it turning. And I use tearaway stabilizer, y'all. Tearaway stabilizer on here. That way when this gets stitched, you're going to see these will just pop right out of here. These will just pop right out of here. Just keep it turning, just keep it turning, turning, turning. So I really love these guys with the zippers. They're just popping out of there. Just popping out of there, y'all. Two more. Trim them, trim them, trim them. That one a little close. Little bit close. Trimming all the threads off the back. If you notice on the back here, embroidery, sometimes you have those cut threads, so get those trimmed off. All right, last one, and then we'll flop it over to the other side, and then we'll pull it over to the embroidery machine. Pull it over to the embroidery machine. Stay there. Okay, so we have the back side. Back side's all trimmed here. So now, of course, you can't see it very well because it still has the front side on there. So can you do keychains sometimes? I don't know how to do multiples on my machine. Actually, I can help you with that. I can help you with that. Which machine do you have? What machine do you have? I'll take all the tape off here, y'all. Actually, how big of a hoop do you have? I can actually set it up to the file to do multiples if you'd like. So but I can have some fun with that. $11 by $8. All right, Baxter. Tell you what, I will do. I will set. I will do one of the designs. I'll do multiple, but I'll do one that's got two. I'll do one that's got two. It'll have to be 2 3.5 by 3.5 for you. I'll do some multiple things for you guys. I'll just have fun with the software. We'll see what we can get done. I'll load that design. I think I saved it to the thumb drive and it didn't pull up on the other machine. So I'll pull it up on my computer and see what it's doing there. Okay, got all the tape off there. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. Thank you for the heart, me. Thank you for the heart, me. How are you? Miss Shannon, we're talking about the design. I think I saw Miss Shannon hop in here. Good morning. Thanks for the follow, Cheryl. Thanks for the follow. And so you guys know, I will be posting this design on my tree. Miss Cynthia can tell you how to get there. I have to be careful because they've completely changed what you can do on here. They keep changing regulations on here, and it's just like, no. Okay. 2 more, and then we'll go back to the embroidery machine. I think we're going to do a different color satin stitch on these. I think we're going to do a different color of satin stitch. Okay, one more. One more. Like I said, you want to make sure that you don't cut into your stabilizer. If you cut into your stabilizer, that stitching has nowhere to stitch to. Nowhere to stitch to. So, all right. Here we go, guys. Y'all ready? Good morning, Sherry. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. All right. So now we'll go back over here. We're going to go back over here. And like I said, I think we're going to do some different colors here. I think we're going to do some different colors. I think the first one, I think we'll go ahead. Let's come back this way. I'm sitting there talking to you guys, and you're like, what are we doing? I can't see. I can't see. Go this way. Okay, so we're going to go green. So we're going to go this one on the first one. We're going to go this one on the first one here. Okay. So this color is going to go the satin stitch on the first one here. Satin stitch on the first one. So we're going to do, I think we're going to do different on each one here. We're going to go different on each one. Why not, right? Why not have some fun? I'll have to get another quilt hung on my backdrop here. Where are we at? Okay. So now we're going to do that satin stitch around here. Good morning, Miss Dolly. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Grace. How are you? Good morning, Nana. Good morning, y'all. How are we doing? Get your coffee out, y'all. Get your coffee out. Y'all want to know what we're working on? We are working on the double-sided ornaments, y'all. The double-sided ornaments. Good morning, hot. Woo! Good morning, Tammy. Good morning. How are we doing this morning? Y'all, these are going to be cool. These are going to be cool, y'all. I'm excited. I'm excited, y'all. Yes, I'm in a toy hauler, y'all. I am in a toy hauler. You can see my back door now, so I don't have a quilt hanging up right now. I don't have a quilt hanging up right now, so you'll say you see the back door. So I'll get another quilt hung up here probably this weekend. So I'll have to get my husband to help me hang another quilt. So good morning. Didn't get to see your bow yesterday. Oh, would you like to see it? I can grab it. Hold on, I have it right here. I can show y'all. Okay, so here is the bow. Let's see if I can get that we did yesterday. Excuse me. Is that kind of cool? I think it turned out kind of cool. That thing was big. Y'all completely took me out of my comfort zone yesterday. So, right? Came out kind of cool. Thank you, Cynthia. Yeah, it came out cool. I got a hoop like you. Can't wait to see what all I can do. Awesome. That is awesome. I love this hoop. I am in love with this. I use it for everything. I use it for everything. It is a cool hoop, and y'all, it's just so many different things that you can do with it. So many different things. It's doing that sad sit. I didn't quite trim exactly, but that's okay. We can trim it after. So love watching you from camp. Oh, well, thank you, Miss Emma. I appreciate it. I appreciate you hanging out with us. I appreciate you hanging out. So again, anybody wanting this design, let me know because I'll get it all put together and probably either today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, more than likely. It'll be up there. I may work on it this evening, depending on when I get back. Probably gonna be a long day. So let me know what type, because right now I have PES, DST, the Bernina, JEF, and then the Topaz 40. So if you guys have a different machine format you need, let me know. I'll make sure that we get it in there. So thank you for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out, y'all. We're going to do green on that one. I think we'll just do red on the Grinch. We'll just do red on the Grinch. We'll get these going. So we have, that's the last stitch on here. That'll be the last stitch, so we'll do the satin stitch around all of them. So, and what I do, I mean, on what you can do is you can do a full one, go to your next one, do a full one. But what I like to do is I skip stitches. So I'll do that first stitch, go to the next one, do that first stitch, go to the next one, and do that first stitch. And you can usually do that. You usually have a button on your machine that says a plus and a minus. And if you push that plus or the minus, it'll actually give you the option where you can jump stitches or you can jump colors. So, and when you want to go to the next color, you just hit, and usually the next color one has like a spool of thread next to it. The other ones just have the like 1 stitch, 10 stitches, 100 stitches. It gives you a few different options on there on how you can actually jump stitches when you're doing. Miss Grace, we are making double-sided ornaments. Double-sided ornaments is what we're making today. So we got 4 of them going at one time right now. 4 of them going at one time. So is that not fun? Is that not fun? I love these guys. They're just hilarious. Just hilarious little guys. Hilarious little guys. So, right, Grace? They're a lot of fun. They are a lot of fun. So, takes a little bit. I think it says 9 minutes to run the satin stitch around it. So, once we get these, like I said, we have it put in. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. We have 4 of these in here. So we've got 4 of these to run in here. Once we do that, y'all, so this is tearaway stabilizer. When you have the design for the actual, no, I actually made this design. I made this design, not the guy, but the design for it. So I'm actually going to share it to you guys. So if you have do you have an embroidery machine, Grace? Let me know what your file format is, because I'm going to do some modifications for it, and on the to make sure that it stitches out in the correct order and stuff. So what format do you need? We have another Grace over here, Miss Grace. I've got 2 Graces. I've got a Grace on YT and a Grace here. Actually, either one of y'all, tell me what format you need. That way I'll make sure and get that one in there for you. Okay, PES or DSC. Okay, can do. Grace over on the TT, what is your file format on your machine? I don't know. I have okay, you have PES. Okay, yours is a PES, Grace. If you have the, yeah, it is. I'll make sure that it gets in there. So, and then I'm going to make sure that to make them a small one for the 3.5. So anybody that just has the 4-inch hoop, I'll make sure and do one that's just 3.5. These are 4.5 circles. I'll make it a little smaller and do it a 3.5 circle for you. So I like to share. I like to share with y'all. So, and it'll be over on my tree. And if you want to get to my tree, you got to go over to the YT and click in there because TT wouldn't allow me to have it in there anymore. So. They're changing their rules. Changing their rules on there. Okay. Over on YT, yeah, Grace. I'll do in a 3.5 inch circle for you. So you are very welcome. You are very welcome. My friend Miss Cynthia on here, she only has the 4-inch hoop too. So I got to help y'all out too. Y'all, I only had a 4-inch hoop for years, and I made so many things. I am so happy I found you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're very welcome, Braxter. You are very welcome, Baxter. I love helping. I am here to help. And anybody new to me, so just so y'all know, anybody new to me, I am on Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning, and y'all get to decide what we do. This is y'all's life. This is y'all's life. Whatever you want to learn is what we do. So we do mug rugs. We do bears. We do quilts. We make different quilt squares. We learn the embroidery machine. We do quilting in the hoop. We've done quilting in the hoop, and quilting in the hoop, y'all. I showed y'all how you can actually quilt in the hoop from a 4-inch hoop all the way up to this big hoop. So anything y'all want to learn, that's what we do. And I'll let you know as soon as we get done stitching these out. I'll let you know what the schedule is for next week because we have the schedule. We have all but that Friday. We don't have the Friday. You have a Janome 4-needle, barely used that one. Oh, Grace. We need to have some fun with that one. Oh, wait. We don't want green on that one. We don't want the green. We're going to do red on this one. So we got green on that one. We're going to do red on this one. And remember, cut your thread up top, y'all. You don't want to pull your thread up because the machine is not meant to have the thread go back up. Your machine is meant to come back down this way. So make sure you trim that needle or trim the thread up top and then pull that down from down below. It just helps your machine. Is it a must? No. Is it preferable? Yes. So we're going to do red on this one. Where's my starter? There you are. Get out of here. Okay, so we're going to put red on this one. As you see, I use a lot of red. I use a lot of black. I use a lot of white. Purple, I don't know. I just use a lot of thread, period. So. Okay, now get going. Now we're going to stitch there. So you have a Janome. Oh, yeah. Let's get you using that Janome 4-needle, Miss Grace. That'd be cool. Once we do these, trim it afterwards. Once we get these done, then you poke a hole in them. And the hole, that way you can hang. That way you can hang it in there. So you have the Shannon. Okay, Shannon, yours is the PES. So very cool. How long have y'all been sewing? Let me know, y'all. How long have y'all been sewing? I have been sewing since I was probably 5, 6 years old, and y'all, I'm 51 years old. So over 40 years. I've been sewing over 40 years. So I love to sew. I've been embroidering. Let's see. How long have I been embroidering? I have been embroidering probably since, let's see what year. Probably, let's say 2005. Probably. I've been sewing and doing embroidery since 2005. 1982, Grace. Awesome. That is so cool. 62 years when I was 4, you learned. Awesome, Grace. Very cool. You have a 600 and a 625. Nice. Very cool. It's always cool to see, how long, when did you start sewing? How long have you had, this passion for sewing? Because sometimes, back in the day, they used to do sewing in school. I remember making a shirt in school, and y'all, I wore that shirt so many times. I love the shirt. Thanks for the donuts. I appreciate you. Just bought a new NQ 2700, and I have no idea. Oh my gosh, Jen, let's get you sewing. Let's get you going. We did aprons, Grace. Nice. So Jen, I think you're new to my live. Monday through Friday, we do learning. We do learn. And if there's something that you want to learn to do, let me know. We'll add it to the schedule. Y'all get to choose the schedule. Thanks for the heart me. Thanks for the heart me. But yeah, y'all get to choose the schedule on what we do. So of course, y'all threw me for a loop yesterday. We did that big bow yesterday. So, and the week before we did that reverse applique on my sweatshirt. So, and I think y'all decided yesterday was throw Carrie for a loop Wednesdays. So, which is fine. I don't mind. I don't mind learning with y'all. I don't mind learning with y'all. And it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So lots and lots of fun. I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Tomorrow, so Fridays are always rope days. Fridays are always rope days. We have here, I got a few rope projects I can show y'all. We've had fun with rope, y'all. We have had fun with rope. I'm loving this one. This one's thanks, Cynthia. been seeing it since I could sit, but embroidery I'm lost. So Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning, I am on live. So I am trying to teach myself. I took a plunge and bought a 15 needle advance. Oh my gosh, I love y'all. I used to have a 10 needle, and do I miss it? Some days I do, but I love my single needles. I don't know. The 15 needle to me, and this is just my opinion, y'all. This is just my opinion on the 15 needle. But the 15 needle, you load the design, you have the 15 different colors, and you load it and walk away. You don't get the joy of changing the thread out, seeing it grow. I don't know, because it was one of, and granted, I used it a lot, but I don't know. It just didn't seem as fun to me. I love the single needle. I love to be able to watch. Thank you for the cake. Thanks for the cake. I love to watch it grow. And my favorite thing is especially when you're doing like Disney designs or something like that, you do those designs and you stitch out all those colors, and then you get to that last color, the black. And y'all, when you get to that last color, that black thread, oh my gosh, it just makes it pop and grow into that. So, I mean, it's just so much fun. So much fun on there. So, anyway, back to the thread day. We're going back. Y'all, my bow. Rope day. We had fun with rope day. We actually embroidered on rope. We actually did embroidery on rope. We did fabric and a transfer on rope. What else we got? We did this one on rope. This one's kind of cool. I like that one. Let's see, what else? I got a stack over here. We did coasters. We made coasters on rope. And this one was actually 3 pieces of rope braided together. And then after we braided the rope together, then we stitched it around. So, and made a little coaster. Is that not fun? That one's kind of fun. We made trivets. And this is actually, rope in the middle and then fabric rope. The rope you need for jelly roll runs? This is what we did. So, wait, was that embroidered or transfer on which one? So, he was embroidered. This one was embroidered. So you can see he's embroidered on there. So you can do both. You can put the embroidery on there, or you can do a transfer. Good morning, Suzanne. Or you can do a transfer. Either one. You can do both. That one is also a transfer. We had fun with that one. That was kind of fun trying to do that. So make loops on the side. Thanks for the harmony. You gotta say hi. Okay, I'm going to have to set my alarm extra early, Jen. Just as an FYI to you, all my replays are over on the YT. So I have several rope baskets waiting to get done. I love the embroidery one. I have not seen that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Hi, Shannon Stitches. How are you? So yeah, we have a lot of fun. So, but I do all mine get replays because I'm live on both platforms. I am live on YT and TT. I'm at the same time, so take your choice. I'm on both, so take a choice. But the replays are over on the YT, and you can get to my YT if you click in my bio there. Let's see. Oh, one day, y'all, these are fun. I don't know about y'all. Okay, I have to share. We're gonna share a minute. We're gonna share a minute while we're stitching here. So, y'all, these were fun. Bowl covers. These were the funnest bowl covers because we did bowl covers one day, and what we did is I'll have to show you, but I'm gonna put another one on here. We did quilt squares. We made quilt squares, and then with the quilt squares, we went and made bowl covers. I mean, and y'all, they're fun and they're reversible. They are completely reversible. So we had a lot of fun with these, and you can make so many different sizes. So many different. I love the magnetic hoop. They don't have it. Which machine do you have, Miss Shannon? Because if you look at Dime, they have a lot for different machines. They have a lot for the different machines if you Google Dime. So this one wasn't a quilt square. That one wasn't. This was the first one we made. So it's kind of fun. Kind of fun. This one, like I said, this one, if you look, is an actual. I think they have it. So this one is an actual quilt square because you can see I sewed around it. So kind of fun, right? That was fun. We may have to do this one again one day. We may have to do that one again one day. Send me a message, Miss Shannon. I'll do some research and see if I can find that magnetic hoop for you. I'll see if I can find that magnetic hoop because I think, no, the connection is different. It doesn't work. Oh, bummer. That is bummer. What about Durkee? Is it Durkee? I think it is. Durke. Have you tried them? Yours is attach and so attach and then turn. Next one, let's do orange. We're gonna do orange on the next one. Okay, so we're gonna go back this way. So we're gonna trim that. Remember, trim off from the top. Trim off from the top. We're gonna do orange on the next one because it's a draw. Take the red off. Take the red off. Yeah, I'm gonna be pushing my luck if I try that orange. I'm gonna be pushing my luck if I try that orange. Hold on, let me see if I have. Oh, you know what? I just got some new thread. We're gonna use the new thread. Oh, thank you. I got it when I went to, my husband and I went to Florida. I went on a conference to Florida, and I don't know, I was on a kick of Goofy. And I'm like, I need Goofy. This is the one that I found, and I'm like, I'm loving it. So I decided, smart, I told him, I was like, I am wearing it. Okay. So now we're going to go down. There we go. So now we're going to do orange on that one. So we got two more to go. I'm excited to see what they turn out like. So it has an arm, so I can't find the one that is like that. Huh? That's a bummer, Shannon. That is a bummer. How big of a hoop do you have that goes with it? What kind of machine? Oh, so you said it's a Janome, huh? I don't know if I've ever seen that machine. I may have to. I'm gonna look. I want to see what that machine is. I think the orange on there, the orange on the giraffe is going to be good. Orange on the giraffe. And I think we're gonna do black on the. I think we're gonna do black around the on the reindeer. Or it's probably Rudolph, huh? That's probably Rudolph. Very cool. So what projects we working on, guys? What projects are we all working on? Said I have I've got a couple quilts that I'm doing, so I'm working on those. And then I have, so next week I'll have Thursday and Friday off. So Thursday and Friday is going to be a all-day sewing day for me, probably. So at least Thursday is going to be an all-day sewing day because I know it's Thanksgiving, but I'm going to be sitting here by myself. So almost done with a quilt top. Awesome, Lisa. Very cool. You going to quilt it yourself? That'll be cool. What did you use a pattern? What pattern did you use? Awesome. Awesome. Do you have a long arm or are you going to do free motion on it? The largest I have is 15 by 18. That's a pretty big hoop there, Shannon. I just made 19 bowl koozies for Michael. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome, Grace. That is very cool. I love bowl koozies. I actually, I boxed up that quilt this morning, free motion. Very cool. I actually boxed up that quilt this morning and I threw in 2 Christmas microwave bowl koozies for her. So 3 microwave bowl koozies. So my machine is gigantic, and you would think, yeah, you would totally think that is trying to, because the dime is not the only one that uses that makes magnetic hoops. There is other companies out there that make magnetic hoops. So good morning, Pearl. You are good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How are you this morning, Miss Pearl? Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, because the magnetic hoop is a game changer. That magnetic hoop is a game changer. Hi, first time stop by, and I am curious. What is the name of that cutting machine? Cutting machine. The sewing machine? Because this one is a sewing machine there. I think I can type in here. No, the one you're working. So this is a sewing machine. So this is a sewing machine. And here, let me give you the name of it. Good morning, Maria. How are you? Good morning. I'm making snow globe ornaments. Those transfers would be, oh, absolutely. I love to try to figure out what people write. I was like, I don't know. I'm working on a quilt my grandmother and my mother made blocks with sunflowers on it. I'm 80. How awesome is that? That is so cool. Very cool. Thanks for letting me know what y'all are working on. That is so cool. Like I said, we're sitting here making double-sided ornaments this morning. If y'all are new to me, give me a follow. Give me a follow. I am on Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning, Mountain Standard Time, Arizona. I'm in Arizona, y'all. So give me a follow. I am on, like I said, we're always doing something different. Every day is something different. We're either sewing, we're embroidering. Today we're doing embroideries, or we're quilting. Tomorrow we're making Christmas trees out of rope. Kind of excited to see how this turns out. So thanks for the follows, y'all. Thanks for the follows. I appreciate y'all. And like I said, y'all choose the schedule. Y'all choose. Miss Susan, good morning. I have your quilt is going out this morning, Miss Susan. And we have to wish Miss Susan a 50th anniversary. Her anniversary is in December, 50 years. That is awesome. That is awesome. So we are gonna wish you a happy anniversary, Miss Susan. So very cool. Isn't that awesome, Cynthia? I'm excited. You're very welcome, sweetie. You are very welcome. See, I'm making Jen throws with design in the middle. How cool is that? That is cool. Do you use the organ? Oh, yes, I do. So I just use a universal one. No, thank you. Good morning, Darla. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Yeah, just the universal organ needle. I think it's the name brand. I think is what they are. Where are they at? Yes, that's the one I use. And just the universal. Yeah, I can't believe that, Susan. I am so excited. So, red top. Very cool. Good morning. Good morning. My birthday is tomorrow. Here, hers is next week. Ow, how cool. Well, happy birthday. Happy earlier birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. That is so cool. I probably should have looked at the bobbin. Hopefully we have enough bobbin for the whole thing. Yes, right? Happy birthday to Brittany. Mine is the 24th. Well, happy birthday, Miss Shannon. There is a lot in. Yes. Well, I don't have a birthday this month, but I have an anniversary of 31 years this month. 31 years, y'all. I'm excited. Fellow Shannon. Yes, we have two Shannons in here. We have two Shannons in here this morning, y'all. Well, thank you, Grace. Well, thank you. Thank you, Shannon. It's the, I'm bad. It's either the 25th or 26th. The wall hanging has a gingerbread castle with a dragon. Oh, how that sounds, ooh, that sounds cool, Nana. That sounds very cool. Well, thank you, Pearl. We have the same years of anniversary. That is so cool, Cynthia. Cynthia, you and I are like a matching pair here. Yours is November 1st, 40. Well, happy anniversary to you, Grace. Happy anniversary to you. We should make a chart, Miss Cynthia. That is crazy. Thank you, Maria. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we're about done with this one. Then we'll go over to the reindeer. And then after the reindeer, we're done. We'll be taking it off. So we got about 10 more minutes of stitching here. It might be so cool, be the time I finish all 14. Ah, you keep a notebook of info. Y'all. My grandmother used to do that. She had a notebook of all these things. What I wished I did, because she had a notebook of all the quilts that she ever gave away and who she given them to. Y'all, I wished I would have done that. I wished I would have done that because I don't remember. I am bad. I do not remember. I'm going to check the bobbin right quick. We're good. We are good on the bobbin. Okay. Put that there. So now we're going to go over and we're going to go black underneath or on the there. We're going to take that off. Because I'm thinking, yeah, I like a block. Okay, there we go. Last one, y'all. Last one. I'm excited. We got 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. Yeah, I can start now. I can totally start now. We do have a lot in common, Cynthia. It is crazy. You're starting a new embroidery. What project are you starting today? What project are you starting today? That is fun. I got to do a video of my office because and I'm trying to remember. I have to remember where I got them. But I did embroidery design, a tree skirt. Oh, how fun! How fun! I did an embroidery of Mr. and or Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, and they're huge. They're like 3 feet tall. So I hang them in my office every year. So I'll have to take a video of my office. So kind of fun. I'm excited. We're on the last one, y'all. We're gonna have 4 4 of these. So I gotta remember where, Shannon, I'll try and remember where I got them. Cause, trying to remember what the name of that place was. I'll think of it. My memory is awful. I blame IT. I blame IT, because I've been in IT for what, 25, almost 25 years, a little over 25 years. And, people tell you your pet, sweet pea. It wasn't, Karen, it wasn't sweet pea. I'm trying to remember, oh my gosh, where, I'll think of, it's an off one. It's an off one. So you blame autism. Well, in IT, people tell you your passwords and you intentionally forget those passwords because you're like, I don't, I need it to help you. But yeah, mine got bad after COVID mainly, right? I don't know. I was talking to somebody, I think it was my husband and I were talking, and it's, you ended up with COVID and then all of a sudden came out that wasn't there. I just started embroidery, love it so far. Attempting to embroidery a hoodie. I need to make straight. Awesome. Very cool. Squirrel moments, right? Yeah, totally squirrel moments. Totally squirrel moments. Absolutely. So I'm excited, y'all. We're on the last stitch. Yay. Yay. I'm excited. Super fun. So yeah, so what I'll do is, like I said, I will get these designs created probably tomorrow. I'll probably have them uploaded onto my tree tomorrow. If you are over here on TT, go hit my wife. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Go and hit my my YT because that's where the replays go. Brain farts, is what my yeah, right. My husband said I don't see squirrels, I see bears. Ah, crazy. Thanks for the follow, y'all. Thanks for the follow. Doing an embroidery. Yes, I am. So actually, we're doing embroidery twice because we're going to do the bow on the side, and then on Thursday we're going to do an embroidery across the front of it. So yeah, super fun. Almost done. Almost done, y'all. I'm excited. Fun. Autocorrect. Thank you for joining, Cindy. Thanks for joining, Sue. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Y'all. We are having fun this morning. Anybody new in here? We are currently making a double-sided ornaments. We are making double-sided ornaments this morning. And I am on Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30 in the morning. What day is decided? When we go back over here, I'll look at the schedule. As we get, hold on. I'm going to move y'all out of the way and we'll look at the schedule right quick. I'm going to move y'all. Hi guys, you dropped. Sorry about that. Y'all went on a ride. Stay there. You schedule. So I have to schedule it. So I have to schedule it. So okay. So, and I post my schedule. I post my schedule in my bio, y'all. I post my schedule in the bottom. Yeah, you should have like, now you have a headache. I'm sorry. Okay, so Monday, the side on your sweatshirt, we're gonna do that side bow. So you're gonna have, it'll go up this way, the middle of it'll be cut out, and it'll be embroidery right here. So we're gonna do that Monday. You fell down. Hang on, guys, we're going for a ride. Okay. So Tuesday, we are doing mug rugs. We're going to do the mug rugs. So we're going to do mug rugs in the hoop. So, and then Wednesday, we're going to do a quilted handbag with the vinyl on the bottom. So we made this. So we made this one day. Somebody wants to do this, but add a zipper to it. So we're going to do this next week. Zippers are not my friend, but we're gonna have fun with it. Wednesday's throw Carrie for a loop day, y'all. Wednesday's throw Carrie for a loop day. And then Thursday we're gonna embroidery on the sweatshirt. Thursday we're gonna embroidery on the sweatshirt. So I love your shirt, Carrie. I have the coffee mug. Oh, awesome, Pearl. Awesome, awesome. So I was going on a trip with Goofy. I was going on a trip with Goofy. I'm like, I like Goofy. I like Goofy. So, and then Friday, are you going? I am. So I will be live on Thanksgiving. My husband works. I'm off. I'm not going to be with my kids or anything. So I'll be live Thursday. It'll probably be an extended live. So is that bag totally with important? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So the bag was was stitched, not with the embroidery machine. So we could probably. I'm thinking one day, maybe Thursday. Maybe we'll do because Thursday, but we're doing the embroidery sweatshirt Thursday. Maybe after we get done doing the sweatshirt embroidery on the sweatshirt, maybe we can do some zipper bags. Maybe we can do some zipper bags. I haven't done zipper bags on a live yet. So, right? I love Goofy, right? So, but yeah, so I will be live on Thanksgiving. So if you're bored and hanging out on Thanksgiving, come hang out with me because, like I said, I'll be here by myself. So, why my car just started? Why did my car just start? Is the top fabric and bottom? So yeah, so the top of the fabric is this is just cotton fabric, and then the bottom is vinyl. The bottom is vinyl. So and then what we're gonna do on this one. So this one is got fabric and stuff there, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna also add a zipper. We're gonna add a zipper to it. So and I think somebody said no box corners on because this one's got the box corners. I think they said no box corners. So I'm thinking we're gonna do a bag with no box corners and then add a zipper across the top. So zippers throw me for a loop, just so y'all know. Zippers, yeah. I need to do zippers more. I am good with zippers in the hoop. I rock with zippers in the hoop, but lots of fun. But y'all, no box corner. Yeah, I think somebody said no box corner. I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. We'll find out and see on Wednesday. I'll let y'all choose. Y'all get to choose what we do. That's the fun thing. So, like I said, if you're new to my live, y'all get to choose what we do on that. So, fun, right? Okay, this is fixing to be done stitching, and then we're going to go over there and we're going to pull them out of there and we're going to look at and see what we got stitched today. We will see what we got all stitched today. What's zippers in the hoop? So zippers in the hoop. So you can actually make zipper bags in the hoop. And that includes what that does is that it actually puts the zipper on the bag and everything in the hoop. So you make the whole bag in the hoop. So if y'all would like to see that, we can do that. We can totally do that. So I have a pattern. The corners are ooh. You may have to share that one, Cynthia. You might have to share that one, Cynthia. Okay, so these are all stitched. As you see, they're double-sided. So yeah, we can totally do that. So unique. Let me add, hold on. So y'all, tearaway stabilizer. You know how we hooped tearaway stabilizer? So this is why you hoop tearaway stabilizer, because literally you just tear it out of there. You just tear it right out of there. And then we'll take these over to the table. That way you can see what we did. We said, you just tear away out of there. Tear away out of there. And we'll take the scissors and we'll kind of trim around it because we said I didn't get it completely trimmed. So I think when I do the design for y'all, I'm going to make that satin stitch just a little bit wider. That way it stitches there. So we're going to put that there. We're going to go that way, and I'm going to try not to drop y'all. I'm going to try not to drop y'all. So we're going this way. Oh, I'm going to add zipper bags. I'm thinking, because I don't think, because like I said, Thursday will be an extended live. So Thursday will be an extended live. Everybody put your heart in. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. That was bad. I'm sorry. Anyway, okay. So let me trim. That was, yeah. Y'all went on a roller coaster ride. I should have warned you. Should have warned you. I'm going to trim, like I said, I'm trimming just around the edge because I didn't get that batting trimmed. Try not to cut your thread as you do that. They have some stuff that you can put on the side of it. I forget what it's called. I forget what it's called, but anyways. Okay, so here we go, guys. How long have you been going live? So little over a year. Little over a year. So here is that. Is that not cute? That is totally cute. Totally, totally cute. So we have that one. Let me trim the, I gotta trim these off here. That way they look good. Doom. I said I will fix, I'll fix that satin stitch. That way it's a little wider. It's just not quite wide enough. Not quite wide enough, so. Okay, Grinch. Who likes the Grinch? The Grinch is cute. The Grinch is cute. Over the Grinch. Then we have, trim him. Sorry guys, I'm trimming the batting. Like I said, I will make that satin stitch bigger. I'm going to make that satin. I'm going to fix that embroidery design. I did it quickly one day because I just wanted to see how these would turn out, and well, I haven't been able to have time to fix it. So I will fix it, and then I will get you guys the design. So I'll post a video and let you know when I get them uploaded for you. So, and then we have the reindeer and Santa, and y'all, this is like a zipper. This is like a zipper in there. Are those not the cutest guys? They are so cute. They are so cute. So then we have koala bear. We have the koala bear. Koala bear. Koala bear. Y'all. So, Miss Nina, you can either hit my bio here or search Carrie Bartling. Carrie Bartling. If you search that, you should be finding, or Chickadee Treasures, you should be finding me. So, did you find me? Somebody hopped on here. Somebody hopped on. So, thank you, right? So, we have koala bear. You didn't find it, and it should have just went right there, Nina. It should have went right there. Cynthia, can you help her? I don't think I can. Or shoot me a message, and if anybody that can't find my YT, shoot me a message. I will send you over there. I'll send you over there. Okay. So koala bear, giraffe, Grinch, and then reindeer. How cute is that, right? How cute is that? Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Cha-cha-sos. 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 How have you been? I don't think I've seen you in a while. Alrighty, so tomorrow, y'all. Tomorrow is rope day. We are doing Christmas founded on, yay. Okay, very cool. So tomorrow is rope day. Tomorrow we will do, good morning, B. It has been a little while. Glad to have you back on here. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. So tomorrow's rope day. Tomorrow we're going to be doing Christmas trees with rope. So stay tuned because not exactly sure how we're doing it, but we're going to be doing it. So we're going to be having some fun with that. So all y'all have a good Thursday. Hopefully all y'all have a good Thursday. Thanks for hanging out and making double-sided ornaments with us. Thanks for making the double-sided ornaments because y'all could almost play a game with those. You could almost play a game with those. Kind of fun. So y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Do you have a good day? Do I have a good day? I plan on having a good day. I'm going to go get my hair done, y'all. I'm going to get my hair done. So, yes. So, all right. Y'all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to y'all later. What time? 4:30 Mountain Standard Time, ma'am. I will be on 4:30 Mountain Standard Time. Any of y'all, Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 6:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So it is currently 6:39 here. So just for time difference. So alrighty. So thank you guys. Thank you guys.